What is it, Stuttering John?
How you doing, man? I think Ian's on the phone.
Ian who?
On your stupid political ideas.
Yeah. Who?
Ian
the drunk?
Oh, Ian the drunk.
He hasn't called in a while, so...
Hey, is this Ian the drunk?
No, it isn't Ian the drunk, okay? It's just Ian, okay?
Oh, you're not drinking this morning?
No.
Oh, you're sober.
He's not drinking while he's on the phone.
Okay.
What's that drug you take again?
Trihexyphenidyl.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. This is the guy who takes the drugs.
No, but listen, I only took that drug twice.
And
Twice
look what
in
it
my
did
life.
to you.
That's a
Once
good high.
when I was about 16,
Uh-huh.
and the second time I was about 25 after my divorce, okay?
Okay.
So, you know, you cannot count me as a drug user for
I see.
taking it twice in my life.
I never heard of anybody taking that drug, though. That's like, oh, I got to admit, that's pretty original.
I know.
We got a lot of faxes about what it was, and now I can't remember.
It's a medication used to treat mental patients.
But Howard, listen to me, okay?
Yeah.
The way it happened the first time was we were competing. There were two bands in the town. It was a small town, like 15,000
Let me ask you something. Why did you call me? I never mind why you took drugs.
Because I was sick and tired of you talking about your governor.
I haven't talked about it in 3 months, you moron.
Today you did.
Yeah, today I did
and
because...
he got sick immediately, is what he said.
There was a major story. It was the third story in on the network news, not network, but the local news last night about how they have turned me down and they want me to financially
does
disclose.
That matter to you?
Would you want me not to talk about that? I mean, I shouldn't address something major that's going on?
Because you are
stupid
a candidate
retard.
of, some kind of a meditation theory. And you mostly support President Clinton. You mostly are a Democrat.
Wrong.
From what I know.
I voted for George Bush and Ronald Reagan the last two elections.
Yes, you did.
And you're going to tell me I'm a Democrat?
Yes, you did. But the last election, you voted for Mr. Clinton.
And I'm glad.
I voted before,
and I'll tell you something else, you stupid freak. I'd vote for him again.
Howard,
he's the only guy I see that even gets off his ass.
This woman...
You're dope. You don't even know how to think on your own.
President Gore.
What don't you like? Let me hear. What don't you like about Clinton?
Didn't I warn you about it?
What don't you like about Clinton?
Wait a minute. I want to know what he's got to say about the governor.
Tippi Gore.
Tippi Gore.
Right. Didn't I warn you about it, that she was the one who instigated those labels on the records?
Everybody knows that.
Yeah,
what do you think? You're the only one who knows that?
And who do you think?
But I did make a couple of phone calls.
And who do you think?
Before those elections, after
and
George
who
Bush
do you think instigated the FCC fines against me? You think it was Tippi Gore? No.
I think so.
No, you think so? Well, go back and check history. George Bush, the know-nothing, do-nothing president who sat there like a puppet head, all tired.
Well, how about this Roger Altman that I watched the whole night today on TV?
Who?
Answering the questions to the Senate committee.
Yeah, so what?
Wasn't he a jerk? Even though he was a millionaire from
the Senate committee.
Wasn't he a jerk?
Why am I talking politics with a guy who was on something comparable to Thorazine?
I really do want to know what his problem is with your running for governor.
He doesn't have a rational...
I really want to know.
No, I do. I really
what is your problem with me running for governor?
There's two problems. One of them is, first of all, you are not a Republican and you are not a Democrat.
No, he's a libertarian.
You don't fit in any one of those two countries.
All right, listen, you should go take more drugs. You don't know how to speak. You drink too much. And you're not making any sense. You're telling me a man can only run for office if he fits into a Republican or Democrat? That's your idea of democracy?
That's why you don't even need the vote.
Yes.
You don't need the vote. You don't even vote, do you?
Sometimes when you find the best people, listen. If you ever listen to those hearings...
Sitting all lonely, no family, his family left him.
Why don't you come down here, Ian?
Yeah, why don't you come on the show? Why don't you come down here? Let me talk to you.
I want to see you.
I want to see if I can talk to you without punching you in the nose.
What will it do for me and what will it do for you?
I'll tell you what I'll do for you. If you're lucky, I won't smack you in the head.
Yeah. With your losing to Neil somebody, in baseball game.
Oh, boy.
Or basketball game that you lost to like a midget.
I tell you what, would you introduce me at the press conference tomorrow?
Yes.
I would like to ask you to do that as a favor.
I just want you to understand, okay? that between those two political parties, okay,
he never stops
Republicans and Democrats, you don't fit there, okay?
So what?
So what? Who cares? Who cares if somebody fits
and
there?
And the stupid libertarian party that you got aligned with means nothing. It's just a...
Well, we agree on that.
It's a joke. Okay? So unless you really do acquire some kind of an admiration or some kind of some kind of an acceptance from either one of those two countries, two parties.
He's like a guy, except in admiration.
Yeah.
He's like a whack job. And this guy...
Two countries.
And this guy will keep talking if we talk. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Seem to me that you understand that.
He's already had these arguments all by himself.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to me like you understand that unless you...
You know what? You're right.
Yeah.
Ian, you're right.
You're right, Ian. Why don't I just go home and not do a radio show today? Because you're right. And you'll have nothing to do all day. You'll just sit there by...
Right.
You'll listen to the dead air.
Right.
You'll listen to...
No, but I had a beautiful kind of a,
You are so
nice
stupid. Your head is so empty, I hear it rattling right now.
No. No matter what you say...
You think you have a deep, resonant voice. That's the echo.
Why don't you go back to Kamchatka, where you come from?
Kamchatka.
Right? You Steve.
Yes, of course. Howard. Whatever you say. Whatever you say.
Go back to Kamchatka. Latsky. All right, very good, Ian. That's what you have to tell me? That was a really profound thought. I should be with the Republicans or the Democrats.
That wasn't what I wanted to tell you. What I wanted...
You know what's going to be great? If I should drop out of the race, if my announcement tomorrow is that I'm dropping out of the race or if it's that I'm continuing on, you know what you're left with? You're left with two guys. You're left with Pataki, who no one even knows. At least me, you know.
Well, at least he's going to start putting out some commercials now, so we'll have some idea who he is and what he stands for.
And then Cuomo, who's done such a terrific job of ignoring you.
Howard.
You vodka-soaked Dracula.
Political environment in New York State, okay?
What?
This guy Pataki and this guy Cuomo, neither one of them means much to me at all.
No one means much to you. Nobody's good like you.
Why don't you call them and tell them it's ridiculous for them to run?
No, because he gets a hold of me. And let me tell you something.
I don't know much about this guy Pataki, but maybe I'll give him a shot.
This is a vodka-soaked Dracula.
Yeah.
He knows nothing about Pataki, but he'll give him a shot.
Well, I know he was a mayor of
Why wouldn't you give Howard a shot?
Because he can't give me a break. I'm only the guy who entertains him every morning.
Yeah. Right.
He doesn't want to give me a shot because, God forbid, I become governor and I'm not on the radio anymore.
That's true.
All the time in your life, okay? It seems to me like it's a mission in your life to put down Oliver North.
Oh, here we go.
Okay?
Here we go.
It's a mission in my life. People ask my opinion on Oliver North. I told you he's a bum, and that's the end of it. Goodbye. You know what? Why don't you just keep talking? You talk right through the commercials. Doesn't stop you. You don't care if I...
Why don't you do the same thing?
You don't care if I listen to you or not.
I do care.
No, you don't.
Okay, go ahead.
Sometimes I talk. I see you talk right through it.
Okay, go ahead.
You don't care what I have to say.
No, listen, go ahead.
You offer an opinion, and then you just talk anyway. You don't allow me to respond.
Do you even know Howard's talking?
No, he doesn't hear me.
I do. Please, go ahead and tell me what you want to say. How you somehow fit in between these two parties. Somehow you want to get where you want to be, like if you really meant it seriously.
Imbecile, listen to me. Now I'll respond to you. First of all, that's not the point of the story. The point of the story is I'm a guy who wants to run on a third party. And the law of financial disclosure comes into play. That's what we're here to discuss.
I knew that from the beginning.
You are busy with Democrats and Republicans. No one knows what you're rambling about, what you're ranting about. It's almost impossible to answer you. But I will tell you this. I wanted to be the governor of New York. I still want to be the governor of New York.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that.
I don't.
I don't care if you believe it.
That you're not going to disclose your financial,
that's right, because I said I believed, and maybe somewhat naive, in a naive fashion, that, you feel like a mental patient when you start arguing with this guy.
Because Ian doesn't understand not knowing something. A man who knows nothing doesn't understand nothing.
This is a guy who doesn't even know how to get back with his daughter and his family, but he knows everything.
Yeah.
He's a complete failure in his life. I have a wife and a family.
You and Robin, you figured it out. Okay?
I have a wife and a family. I figured out how to keep them all together, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, why don't you work on that? And how to develop personal relationships with people without having to turn to booze. That's what I want you to figure out. Forget about politics. That's too deep for you.
No,
you have to figure out how to function on a daily basis.
Do you think that ever since the first day, the day one, you announced your candidacy for that governorship of your state?
Yes.
You think that from the first day, I did not know and realize that you would never, reveal your financial business?
No, first of all, you didn't even think about it. Number two, most candidates, you got to understand something, don't file financial disclosure. You don't know anything about it.
Come on.
You know what do you mean, come on? You don't let me answer a question, you old fart. You drunken bum. You no good nothing, contributor to no one.
Okay. Go ahead.
I've done some investigating. A huge percentage of candidates don't bother filing financial disclosure. Do you know why? They don't file because you don't have to.
No one checked.
They checked with the prosecutor. He has never prosecuted one politician who didn't file financial disclosure. So really, I could have just blown it off and ran anyway. But I knew in my case, all the legal eagles would come over and say, hey, you didn't file financial disclosure. The Republicans have been after me. They want me out of the race. They want to make sure that I'm filing financial disclosure. The Republicans have said to me that they will, in fact, check every signature on my petition. Normally, they never check the Libertarian signatures.
Right.
So you got to understand they're all threatened by me running. So I'm being
asked... Do you understand that much, Ian?
I am being...
No, not
yet. So I am being asked to play in an unfair field. It's not that these other candidates all file financial disclosure. It's not that all these other candidates go around checking signatures. Me, they're after with a microscope. And
I think what Ian is saying is that from the very beginning, he didn't believe you were serious about running for governor.
Right.
Now, I am dead serious. He doesn't know me. He doesn't know whether I'm serious or not. He's a buffoon who drinks by the phone and listens. You're a guy who rambles on.
Background with your stupid, meditation business and all of that.
Stupid. Let me ask you something. I am so together.
You could not have been together.
Listen to me, you retard.
Serious candidate.
Listen to me.
You could not have been.
Oh, who is a serious candidate that's together? Tell me the name. Okay, wise ass. Who is a serious candidate that's together?
None.
Oh, there is none.
At the moment.
You're the only person on the planet who knows anything.
You call his meditation stupid.
Listen.
Your drinking is stupid.
Yeah, you're sitting and drinking. I meditate.
He can still go to work after he meditates.
I relax. I close my eyes for 20 minutes and do a TM, a transcendental meditation. That's wacky. But to sit by a phone with a bottle in your hand, slugging it down,
to no one.
hallucinating and losing your wife and children and having no personal relationships with people, that's normal.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, look who's calling who's calling the kettle black.
Okay, so I would be just walking around taking welfare and living on the street or something.
Yes, you're a bum.
The way you see it.
You're nothing. You're dirt. You're a skunk.
Okay.
You are the lowest life form.
But
and I shouldn't even talk to you. What?
But that's not the way it is.
That's the way it is. You are the lowest life
You
form.
won't even come out and meet us. You're so embarrassed by yourself.
Because you probably look peculiar.
You know what?
Nothing
to.
I'll listen to you when you set foot like a man in my studio and let the world see your face.
Yeah, okay, and I would set foot in your studio.
Yeah.
If you were the man to admit there were the times when you were calling my home, not you, okay, but John.
John called your home?
John, okay?
Yeah.
Call my home about asking me about becoming your friend.
What? What?
Now you really are hallucinating.
Never happened.
Stuttering John.
Know what John is
Stuttering John called up and said, "I need you as a friend."
No, he didn't say you need me as a friend, but he said that you asked him to call me.
Stuttering John, come in here.
Explain to me that, I would be a good friend because I wouldn't judge you by all that other garbage that
if he says he'll come down here,
I'll admit, I'll say yes.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever.
All right, now you said that you would come down here if I admit that to be true?
Yes.
I admit that's true. Now, when are you coming?
You want me to be there.
All right, I need you
here
September 1st. After September 1st.
After September 1st. I need you tomorrow for the press conference.
No. I have other things that are coming up in my life.
Oh, please, Ian.
You're
welching on a bed.
You welch. Now you are a liar. Now you are a liar, as well as other things. As a skunk.
Please listen to me. I am willing to commit myself.
I just made my word. I admitted first.
Not that way, but after September 1st. Believe me, I have a big date on September 1st.
You have a big date?
I don't want to jeopardize it by, my connection with Howard Stern or, any
what do you got going on?
Things, okay?
What do you got?
Understand that?
What do you got going on September 1st, before September 1st? What do you got going on? Let me hear.
It has something to do with a lot of money.
What is
a lawsuit?
A lawsuit.
Oh,
right.
Are
you suing someone?
No.
They're suing you.
I'm being sued.
For what?
Well,
for stupidity.
Big shit.
And Ian, you're using the S word now twice. I had to hit the button.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And you're killing me. You're killing me when you do
that. But, okay, that's the way it is, okay?
All right. Okay,
so I'm telling you, I will come to see you.
I don't understand how being here would jeopardize your silly lawsuit.
No, it would. Like being connected with Dominic Barbara, and all of that. It would jeopardize.
Well, that's true. All right, he's not that crazy. All right, very good, Ian. Thank you for the call.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's Ian, the lunatic.
Oh, he said bye-bye.
Yeah. What?
I think we might have called him when we wanted to talk to him again for some reason when he hung up on us or something, but that's about it.
Yeah, I know. You probably called back and said Howard wants you on the air.
Yeah,
right. And then
he got all confused.
Yeah.
Thought you wanted to be his friend.
Well, I do. I admit it. I admitted it. I'll admit anything just to get him down here.
Yeah, that's what I want.
I would love to see what he looks like.
Yeah, so would I. I picture like a guy like Aqualung on the cover of the Jethro Tull album, like with a big huge beard and everything. Yes. But a bald guy, completely clean shaven, weighs like maybe 100 pounds. Like real skinny, like...
Yeah, I think he's older, though. Older than we imagined.
I don't know. It's just going to be... Whatever it is, it's going to be funnier than you could imagine.
We should all draw what we think he looks like and see who wins.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good
funny idea, right?
Yeah, let's draw right now. All right. I got 2 drawings of what I think he looks like, but I'm going to go... Only one per person.
Well, I don't have a piece of paper.
Hold on, I'm going to draw what I think Ian looks like.
Has he ever said if he has a beard or a mustache?
No,
he's never said anything about his looks.
I bet your mind comes true. I've had a dream about this guy. I know what he looks like.
I don't know if I can draw this.
I know, it's hard to draw your
image of Ian.
Yeah, but... All right, here's what I think he looks like. You ready?
Uh-huh.
That's what I think he looks like.
Oh, man.
I do. That's exactly what I think he's going to look like. That's what he looks like, though.
That's what I think he looks like.
Yeah, except his head's skinnier. This is a little too round. It's like bald with like a crater skull, and like you see the outline of a skull, and you can almost see the skull through the skin. Like blue veins running down the side of his head.
I think he might have some hair on the sides though. Like
yeah, maybe.
See, that's what I think.
I put some hair.
I put some hair.
I put some hair in it.
Bald spot.
Let me see what you look. Look how we all have the same vision of what he looks like. Robbins is identical to mine.
But I think he has those little square glasses.
Oh, I don't know about. I don't think he wears glasses.
You don't?
No.
I think he does. I think real Coke bottle glasses.
You know what this reminds me of in the movie E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
I couldn't make him as ugly as I picture him. I picture him big and fat with a little tiny head with a lot of hair.
But Robin and I drew the same picture. Isn't that weird?
It's scary.
Oh, look at this. This is what Jackie thinks he looks like.
Let's see.
Now, this is too funny. That's a picture of Gary.
Jackie can only draw Gary.
I only have one character.
And here is what Fred thinks he looks like. And Fred...
It's similar to what you guys...
Fred just put he put a goatee on there, but Fred thinks...
I was going to draw a real cheesy shirt on him, but I didn't have enough.
Look how Fred draws you with antenna coming out of his head.
It's like
this guy's not from Mars like you.
Like 3 little hairs.
Yeah. Oh, that's hair. I see.
You know, those little hairs, the
phantom stick
hairs that still come
I like the collar you drew on Ian.
Well, the rest of the shirt would probably look like that, too. It's like an old, cheesy shirt.
Right.
Fred actually draws pretty good, though.
Fred's very artistic.
But look at these 3 pictures. Aside from Jackie's goofy picture. You hold up yours, Robin.
Oh, mine!
Yeah, look. Those are very similar.
Yeah.
All very similar. Very similar.
We all have him as bald.
Bald and cratered eyes. And
we should just find out if he's bald.
Yeah.
Get him on the phone.
Nobody sees him with hair. I don't have to answer. Let your imagination go wild.
Stupid question.
Because I imagine him sitting there in his underwear when he talks.
Yeah, right.
With a bottle of vodka.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
bottle of vodka.
Like a shot glass.
Yeah, like a little shot glass and like maybe a piece of toast and jam by the side. Just
right. I don't think there's much in the room besides a bed.
Yeah.
And a hot plate, maybe.
His belly's all hairy and,
Yeah.
distended.
Everything's his spots all over because, the food and the beer and whatever.
A muscle T-shirt, like a white muscle T-shirt.
Yeah, but his belly's sticking through. Yeah. But maybe he has no hair on his body. It's like a plucked chicken. All right, I got to take a break. We'll be back right after these. We were just talking to Ian on the phone. We were guessing what he looked like. Hey, Ian, just do me one quick favor. I don't have time to talk to you for a long time. Just do me a quick favor.
Okay.
Do you have hair?
Half.
Yeah,
right.
You're bald, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
I knew it. I'm telling you, all three.
But not quite, not like, Scott or, not that way.
You have a couple of hairs on top.
No, not even that.
You have some on the side.
No, I do have a lot of hair on top, but not quite, to.
It's like a lot of hair.
You have like peach fuzz. Right.
No, he probably has like kind of like Phil Collins, like hair in the back, but in the front it's kind of bald.
No, not even Phil Collins. No way. I didn't get that far. Not yet.
Wait a minute.
Maybe one day I'll be there.
Yeah,
well, not yet.
All right, I know what he's got. He's got very thin hair on the top.
Well, Robin, Fred, and I drew a picture of you, and all of the pictures look identical in our minds. We're thinking this is like an extraterrestrial experience. Do you have a forehead the size of Siberia? That's what I pictured. Yes.
I do.
Yeah, a big head and like big eyes like that. But you kind of, are you real skinny?
Well, I am 5'8".
Yeah, a little.
And I weigh about 155, 160.
I am telling you, my picture, I think, is going to come true. And can you see, like, the veins on the side of your head?
Veins?
Yeah.
I never saw those.
Oh, you got to come down here.
Yeah, we have to see what you look like.
What color do you think his hair is?
I'd say, like,
It's that, like,
blonde.
I see it like dirty, sandy blonde.
Yeah, I had him with black hair for some reason.
It is blonde, without any question.
No, I see him very fair. Like, he doesn't have a lot of body hair or a lot of facial hair.
Well, ask him about his facial hair.
Do you have facial hair?
Of course.
No, I mean, do you have a mustache and a beard or something?
Yeah, I wear a mustache, so that's it.
A mustache.
I shave myself every day.
Good for you.
Religiously, okay, to get rid of the other hair, okay?
All right, thank you.
Only a mustache, survives.
All right, thanks. I just wanted to know that. I don't have time to get into a long conversation.
I am 3 feet tall with one bloodshot eye in the middle of my forehead. I am from Rigel 7, and I can fly under my own vodka-induced power. I'm an Aries. I like walks in the woods, and I can turn into a pigeon at night.
All right, Ian, thank you.
No, but listen, Howard.
Oh, he's not going to let me off.
No, now he's not going to say goodbye.
I'm not going to let you off on this one, okay? You got a good segment out of this, didn't you?
Yes. You're terrific.
No, honestly.
You're in show business.
Okay.
All right.
You're thinking about what I look like and all.
All right, Ian, I got to go. Thank you. All right. Go drink.
See, now he's saying he should be a sidekick.
Yeah.
Because look at what he inspired.
If anything ever happens to Robin, you will be my sidekick. All right?
Like I ever wished to be.
Oh, right? You do.
Yeah.
You dream about it every day.
Dream.
You dream of it.
Everything I dreamed about my whole life, to be your sidekick, right?
You win the award, okay? You're the best guest. All right?
Okay.
Go drink a Stoli.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. There you are. Salud, my friend. Salud. I am of another planet.
I am green with purple lesions all over me.
I believe it.
I lay in a chair and fan myself because I can't afford the fan. I bought some Johnny Walker with the money. Sweaty little mastermind that calls the show and debates you because you don't know. You don't take this seriously. You meditate with this silly meditation, but you don't even know.
I know, you never know.
You never know anything. He knows everything. He's in a stupor and he knows everything. You don't even know.
Because a man took medication twice in his life. You can't say, does not make me A drug addict.
A drug taker.
A drug taker.
You can't call me a drug taker.
Dracula. It's like the new Dracula. See, if we had the old TV show where we used to do sketches, I would just like have him in and play Dracula.
Put him in one of those black caves.
Yeah, and just let him talk. Like we'd all have a script, but he'd just talk.
That's right. He'd just say whatever he would come to his mind.
Look into my eyes. I went to the bathroom Monday. I better go change my pants.
Right. Thank you.